Hey, what's up, everyone? Quick question. Do you understand English but freeze when it's time to speak? You're watching movies, listening to songs, and it all makes sense. But when you try to have a conversation, nothing. Sound familiar? Well, you're not alone, and guess what? Today I'm going to help you fix this problem once and for all. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools you need to start speaking English confidently. So stay with me, because I've got some powerful tips that will change your English game forever. Why you understand but can't speak. Let's get straight to the point. Why is it so easy to understand English, but so hard to speak it? The answer is simple. Listening is passive, while speaking is active. When you're listening, you're just receiving information. But when you need to speak, your brain has to do all the hard work, putting words together, thinking about grammar, and trying to sound right. It's like watching a soccer game versus playing in it. Example: when you're watching soccer, it's easy. You just sit back and enjoy. But playing? That's a whole different story. Speaking English is just like playing the game. You need to get in there and practice. Overcoming the fear of making mistakes. Now here's the big one. The fear of making mistakes. This is the number one reason why people don't speak English. You're probably thinking, what if I say something wrong? What if they laugh at me? But here's the thing. No one cares if you make mistakes. In fact, making mistakes is good. It means you're learning. Tip: think about it this way. Every time you make a mistake, you're one step closer to being fluent. It's like when you learned to ride a bike. You probably fell a few times, but did that stop you? Of course not. The same goes for English. So let go of that fear and start speaking, mistakes and all. The problem of mental translation. Here's another big problem. Mental translation. This happens when you're thinking in your native language and trying to translate every word into English before you speak. It's slow and exhausting, right? That's why speaking feels so hard. Solution. The trick is to stop translating in your head and start thinking in English. Now, I know that sounds tough, but here's how you can do it. Start by narrating your day in English. When you're cooking, say out loud, "I'm cooking pasta." Or when you're walking, say, "I'm walking to the park." It's simple, but it helps your brain get used to thinking directly in English. Example. When you wake up in the morning, instead of thinking in your language, say, "I'm getting up, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm having breakfast." It feels strange at first, but trust me, it works. Daily practice is key. Here's something you need to hear. You have to practice speaking every day. And I know what you're thinking. I don't have anyone to practice with. But that's okay. You don't need a partner to practice speaking. You can talk to yourself. Tip: one of the best ways to practice is by talking in front of a mirror. Sounds funny, right? But it works. Stand in front of the mirror, look at yourself, and have a conversation. Pretend you're introducing yourself to someone new or talking about your day. This helps build confidence and gets you comfortable with speaking English out loud. Another awesome technique is to record yourself speaking. This is a great way to track your progress and hear where you can improve. Plus, you can listen back and notice things like pronunciation and intonation. Tip: grab your phone, record a short video of yourself talking in English, then play it back. Ask yourself, how do I sound? Can I improve my pronunciation? You'll be amazed at how much better you'll get by simply recording and listening to yourself. Example: set a goal to record yourself once a week. Maybe talk about your plans for the weekend or describe something fun you did. Keep these recordings and listen to them after a month. You'll be surprised at your progress. Mimic native speakers for fluency. One fun way to improve your speaking is to mimic native speakers. Have you ever watched a movie or listened to a podcast and thought, I wish I could speak like that? Well, you can. All you need to do is copy how native speakers talk. Tip: pick a line from your favorite movie or song and try to repeat it exactly like the actor or singer. Focus on their pronunciation, rhythm, and even body language. Example: if you love movies, pick a famous line like, I'll be back from Terminator, or May the Force be with you from Star Wars. Say it out loud over and over again. It's a fun way to practice, and you'll start sounding more natural. Turn passive learning into active speaking. Most English learners spend a lot of time listening to English, whether it's through music, podcasts, or movies. But here's the trick. You need to turn that passive listening into active speaking. Tip: next time you watch a show in English, pause after each sentence and repeat what the characters are saying. This forces you to practice speaking and not just listen. Example: imagine you're watching your favorite TV show. The character says, I'm going to the store. Pause and say it yourself. Repeat it until it feels natural. Doing this regularly will boost your speaking skills fast. Practice anytime, anywhere. Here's the great thing about practicing English. You can do it anytime and anywhere. Whether you're at home, in a store, or even on the bus, there are always opportunities to practice speaking. Tip: when you're out running errands, try thinking about how you would ask for something in English. For example, if you're in a store, imagine asking, Excuse me, where can I find the milk? This keeps your brain engaged and helps you prepare for real conversations. Example: if you're in the grocery store and see a new product, practice in your head how you would ask for it. You could say, Can you tell me more about this product? Or, Is this on sale today? You don't have to actually ask someone, but this kind of practice keeps your brain in English mode. Making mistakes is part of learning. I want to remind you one more time. Making mistakes is a part of learning. You don't need to be perfect to speak English. In fact, trying to be perfect will hold you back. The goal is to communicate, not to have perfect grammar or pronunciation. You'll learn and improve with time. Tip: every time you make a mistake, don't feel embarrassed. Instead, think of it as progress. You're learning something new every time you try. The more you speak, the less those mistakes will happen. Example: let's say you're talking to someone and you accidentally use the wrong tense, like saying, I go to the store yesterday. Instead of feeling bad, correct yourself and move on. Say, oh, I meant I went to the store yesterday. Mistakes like these are normal and expected. The importance of consistency. Speaking English isn't something you master overnight. It takes time, effort, and regular practice. Even if you only have 10 minutes a day, that's enough to make progress. The key is to practice every single day. Tip: create a simple routine. Maybe you practice speaking in the morning while you're getting ready for the day. Or you could dedicate 5 minutes before bed to talk about how your day went. Little by little, you'll start to feel more comfortable speaking English. So, to sum it all up, if you want to start speaking English confidently, here's what you need to do. 1. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Embrace them. 2. Stop translating and start thinking in English. 3. Practice speaking every day, even if it's just to yourself. 4. Use technology and mimic native speakers to improve. 5. Build your confidence by starting with small wins and using every opportunity to speak. You've got this. Remember, speaking English is a journey and you're already on your way. So don't wait. Start practicing today.
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, make sure you don't miss our next video. We have an exciting and engaging topic lined up to help you practice your listening skills. Click here to watch it and keep improving your English.